welcome back to Woodturners Journal. This is Jared Toth, and today we're going to be doing a really quick, easy project, but an actual really useful one. We're going to be making this nifty tool. All it is a drill bit mounted to a handle that we make, glued in, and then a grommet that adjusts to let you know the depth of how far you want to go. It's not a real hard project, but it's extremely useful in the shop. So let's get to it. So here we are. I just have a scrap piece of wood. It was actually from a display, and I got it for free. So I'm going to utilize it here. Hopefully it holds together. You didn't see, but I tried using a piece of pine and it exploded on me. There was a slight crack going down the center of it, and it came apart right in half. So this is kind of take two, and I already marked out the center, so I'm just going to get it mounted up here on the lathe, and we'll just start rough turning it to the size of the handle I want. And like I said, you don't really need a nice fancy piece of wood for this. It's not in your hands all the time. This is only used once in a while. And I mean, if you want to use an expensive piece of wood, that's up to you. I don't really see the point to it. So like I said, I'm just using a piece of scrap. But whatever you want. So I have it mounted up. Let's get this rough turned. Here we are. I'm going to start with my roughing gouge just to get it round. There's a little knot right here. I don't know if it's going to be a problem, but just in case, I'm throwing CA glue in there. Try to hold it together. Because I'm drilling right here to put the bit in that area. Let that dry for a moment. So this is the drill bit I'm using. It's titanium, and you could get these really cheap at Harbor Freight. Actually, all the things I got for this project came from Harbor Freight. I think a pack of 13 of different drill bits, I think were like $5.99. So it's a pretty good deal for what it is. Now that I drilled out the center, I'm going to go and finish this end here, just kind of round it out a little bit. So I'm just going to apply a few coats of polyurethane on here, just to spray. Not too many, like 2 or 3 coats, just so I'm not holding bare wood in my hands. You don't even have to do that if you don't want to. I'm just doing it to make sure that it's finished. There's also collars that you can get, like my chisels have and most chisels have. I don't have any of the collars, and it's not really that important to me. It's more or less when you're doing some heavy turning, it's good to have the collar in there so it doesn't split. It's just a little extra to hold it together for strength, but this is a drill bit and it's just going in and out really fast, so there's no real point to putting that collar on there unless you want it for show or to match all your other chisels or something. So I'm going to apply the polyurethane when we come back. That will be done, and I'll show you how to glue in the drill bit. The handle's about dry, so next we need to mount the drill bit into the handle, and it's a pretty snug fit. So what I want to do is I'm going to get it on my vise, and I'm just holding it. I don't want to damage the blade. I'm holding it right above the blade. Then, just for good measure, I put a couple of drops of super glue in there and lightly tap. And that's it. That should be solid in just a couple minutes. It'll hold. Next is to put the grommet on. So now that we have the drill bit mounted to the handle, next the little marker is a grommet. I got these, once again, you go to Harbor Freight. I think this was $3.99 for 180. It comes with a whole bunch of different sizes. Then just choose the size that you need, slip it on over the drill bit, and now that's your gauge. I'll show you how this works. I have a piece of scrap block to show you how this works, mounted to the chuck. And basically what this does is you decide the depth on the outside. So say you were doing the inside of a bowl and you need to mark the center, so you could simply put it and adjust it to how deep you want to go. That's as far as I want to go. And then that's it. You have the center marked and you know the depth now. It's that simple. Thank you for watching my video on Woodturners Journal. This was just a quick little useful tool that you could make. You know, it doesn't take that long to make. Probably in actuality, it takes like 10 minutes, depending on how you want to finish it and what you want to do. But it's actually a really handy tool. I was in another woodturner shop and he had one, and I said, wow, it's a really good idea. So I definitely recommend it. Feel free to leave any comments, anything that you want to see in the future, or things you like or don't like. Please let me know. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my site, woodturnersjournal.com. And once again, thank you for watching. You didn't see, but I tried using a piece of pine and it exploded on me.